Would it be somewhere that you would allow your child to be, or children?
It depends what type of institution we're talking about. You know?
Boarding schools.
Yes, if we're talking about an organization like, for example, you have the Indian community, they have their own educational system, which at the same time, it still falls into the curriculum and all stuff, but they have their own schools. So for their parents to send their children to their boarding school, it's underneath their umbrella. But for us as a Caribbean Black community who are going underneath organizations and education that doesn't actually teach us who we are, like who we were and who we're supposed to be, like kings and queens, and we're not getting the right knowledge, we're always going to be undermined and seen as...
Yeah, exactly what you said as well. It's true. It's like, it depends on the type of, umbrella it's falling under, who's the institution, like what's their background like, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, the example, certain type of cultures, if they have their own boarding school, then that's fine, do you get it? But you don't want to send your child to a boarding school that they're not really teaching your children the background, our heritage, who we really are, things like that. So that's why one of the reasons why I'm doing my research is as well on history, because I believe that, some of us are supposed to be teachers, to be able to teach the next generation and things like that. But in a way where, for example, people like myself, when I was in school and I was being taught history, I wasn't really listening in the history lessons. I didn't really pay attention. Why? Because I didn't really connect. Do you get it? But now I love history because I'm actually coming across books and things where it's like, raw, that's actually very interesting. I never got taught this. And I just believe that if some of us start learning the true history and what matters to us, then it's important for us to gather around as teachers and be able to be under, like a specific location in a building where, parents bring their children, every week or something like that for their children to be taught. Do you get what I'm saying? Like real history, like history that actually matters to us. So maybe in a form of a boarding school, do you get it? Or a summer camp. Do you get what I'm saying? So I think that will really help our community.